Ireland, so I'm riding with Michael, and we're going looking for a particular, is it barley field?
No, barley field, no, Jesus, yeah, that's a wheat field.
Oh, that's a wheat field. He's looking for a barley field so he can tell me about barley, and I can record him and teach you all about barley. And you know the reason that the barley is important is because that's where the malt comes from. And you've heard of malt liquor, and malt gives beers and stuff. Certain beers has a very special flavor. So this is the kind of capital of malt around here, this area. And Guinness is, you know, the king of this malted beer. So this is where the story starts. So now he's looking, it's a cool looking old farm. He's looking for a field for us to do this in so we can see. If you notice, we are driving on the other side of the road, which still feels weird to me. Beautiful Irish countryside. Here we go, he said. Oh yeah, well.
They're not going there to see. There's no one getting in through there.
Careful. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to climb over this stuff.
There's spikes in that.
Too, I don't want any spikes in me. Oh,
down?
I see those. No, maybe not. Maybe I'll stay here. Oh, look at you.
Alright, we're here in Athy, just out on the Kilkee Road here outside of Athy. And we're just going to talk about the story of Guinness. And the Guinness story starts here with the growing of malt and barley. Malt and barley grown in this part of the world is probably top class. The land, the climate, or temperate, cool oceanic, temperate climate is ideal for growing barley. Plenty of sunshine, with showery weather, and all that goes with the Irish weather. It just suits the growth of this type of barley. And this barley, because of the climate we have, and it is very suitable for growing malt and barley. So it's this type of barley that is the backbone of the Guinness story. Without the source of the raw material, there be no Guinness. So it comes from the farmers, and the great farmers around here, and the best farmers in Ireland are here. And when the EU come to visit us, they come to this part of the world because the best land is here and the best farmers are here as well. So it's an excellent malt barley. The malt barley is harvested about this time from here on, and then maybe about the middle of August. Because the weather has actually been very dry, it'll be harvested very shortly here now. It's nearly there. So it'll be brought into the Guinness, brought into the Minch Norton stores, and held there until it's dried and held there for a period of time until it's needed. Harvest time is very near now, and this grain is almost ripe and it's nearly ready to go. Another week, another couple of days strong sunshine, it's ready for harvesting.
Wow.
The whole harvest is in progress here at the moment. The winter barley has all been done, and a lot of the oilseed rape is in progress, and a lot of it is nearly done as well. So the harvest 25 is progressing at a very, very serious rate. I mean, all the machinery is out there is unreal, and if you get any weather at all, the work is done compared to years ago. Big combine today now can take out 85 to 100 acres a day, which is the product of a harvest is the grain itself, and then the straw. The straw is a very valuable byproduct as well, as is used for bedding in the dairy and in the beef business. It's also used by a local farmer here who chops the straw and sells it for bedding for horses, specially done and put in plastic bags and packed.
And so this is where the malt comes from, is that right?
Yeah, this is where the malt comes from.
These individual
These individual grains
are what actually becomes the malt, and then this part is the straw part?
The straw, yeah, that all goes out the back of the combine.
Mm-hmm.
That's called the hull. And these blow out with their fans, and when the grain is being thrashed, it breaks down into sort of a straw hulls and lighter grains.
Right.
So these are the grains that are not really any good. So the fan will blow out some of it anyway, but some of it might remain as well. Cleaning process afterwards, if it's not useful.
Yeah.
The grain needs to be plumped and filled out for successful malt.
Is that grain plump?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
That's a plump grain.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell it's about ready to be harvested.
Well, it's you can test. You know, grain if it's ready to ripe. When the crop is ripe, all the heads will be just straight down, and you'll see none of the beardy stuff sticking up. At the moment,
wow!
If you look across there, you'll see a certain amount of beardy heads sticking up. That means it's not fully ripe. But I know by looking as a farmer for most of my life that when all the heads are down and pointing towards the ground, she's ready for go. She's ready for off. That's
when she's ready to be. And this is just grass growing in between.
That's just a weed. Yeah, that has just come out from the birds.
Right.
As you see out in the field, he's a very good farmer. There is no. It's monoculture. That's what farming is about. So there's no other admixture of anything in there. So that grass would have come from his hedge. His hedges. And if your nail bites in real soft, it's not right. That's just nearly there now. It's not quite there. My nail is biting into a small bit, so the moisture is still high in that. But
okay.
You could harvest and bring it in and put it in a dryer, but you're better off. It's cheaper to dry it out in the field.
I see. So it gets to a plump stage and then it dries up, and that's the perfect time then to harvest it.
Yes.
Makes sense. So then it's just barley now, right? It's a malting process that it goes through.
Yeah, it's brought in then, and it goes through a process of turning that into malt.
And that's where the magic happens.
The magic happens. Well, it becomes, it's a chemical, it's sort of a biochemical process where the starch in the grain is turned into a sugar or a sucrose type of product.
Right.
And it's that sugar that the yeast needs to feed on.
Right.
To create the alcohol.
Right.
If you ground barley and threw it in, it wouldn't ferment, not to the degree that it would when it's malted. The malt is a game-changing thing, and then that's, as it says, it becomes magic then when it turns into malt and ground and put in.
Becomes magic then.
Yeah, when it's ground and put into the vat then, along with the water, yeast, and ground malt, and the right temperature for the yeast to breed and do the business.
I see.
Then you have your alcohol.
Thank you. That's fascinating. I really appreciate you educating me. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.